Hello everyone. Shatru Samhara Tirshati. You might be wondering what this video is all about. Yes, this video is about Shatru Samhara Tirshati. Shatru. Before I proceed, this is done by invoking Lord Murugan or Kartikeya or Shanmuga or Skanda, Guha, whatever names he is being called in various parts of the world. Now, Shatru means enemy. Samharam means destroying. So, Shatru Samharam means destroying the enemy. Many people have a wrong perception about this. When I say Shatru Samharam, people say, okay, I have a Shatru called A or B or C and can I use it to destroy him? No, stop. That's not the objective of Shatru Samhara. There are many enemies within us. Laziness, soberness, laziness, disappointments, anger, lust, greed, jealousness. So we have to destroy the enemy within because yatahandam tatha brahmandam. The world that is inside of me is the world that is outside of me. Inside of me, if I have a hate or hatred towards somebody, that would come in the way of manifestation of my goals, manifestation of my desires. Okay? So, when even for that matter, anxiety is also a form of a Shatru because it comes in the way of my growth. Tensions is also a form of my is a form of a Shatru because it again comes in the way of my growth. So like that, there are plenty of enemies within us. It is that we are somehow we are destroying, not somebody externally, right? So kindly get this clarity before I proceed, right? Okay, so before I continue, in case you have not subscribed to Anarghyaa.com YouTube channel, it is time for you to do so. All right. Do like, share, and subscribe to our videos, as this is the biggest motivation for us. Right. I am willing to share. I am willing to help people to the extent possible. But the biggest motivation for us is the subscriptions and the comments. And also your prayers. Right. Your views about this video. That is what matters a lot more than anything else. Right. Okay. So, coming back to Shatru Samhara Tirshati, right? So now how this is chanted? In Tamil, there are Uyir Ezhuthukal, Mai Ezhuthukal, okay? And along with that, you join the Bijaksharam of Lord Shanmuga, okay? Now, by doing so, any ill effects of black magic or its related things, okay? All that is nullified when you chant the Shatru Samhara Tirshati. So, any negativity that is ruling us or ruining us, ruining our growth, and so on, right? By chanting this, that is nullified. So that's the beauty of this Shatru Samhara Tirshati. Okay. So Lord Shanmuga or Kartikeya is known to have 6 faces, which are Satyojadam, Vamadevan, Agoran, Tatpurusham, Ishanamukam, and Atomukam. Okay? So now, when we talk about the 6 phases, there are 50 ashtotrams for each. The last one has a lot of weapons, which includes like Pashupatashtram and various other weapons that is used to destroy the inner enemies within a person. Okay? So what it does is, you are able to alter your perception. Say like, for example, I can call this a highlighter, right? I can call this a marker pen. Both are right. So the moment I alter my perception, the world around me changes completely. As the Holy Bhagavad Gita says, the moment you bring in a realization, change automatically happens. So likewise, the moment the unwanted beliefs that we hold within, that a person holds within himself, right? When you alter the perception, right, you change the way you look at things from being extremely negative to extremely positive. And that is extremely vital or critical for the growth of a person. So, in all means, right, we are talking about our own growth, our own ability to reach our goals, etc., etc. Right? So, what is the significance? What are the benefits of doing this? Let me share with you the enmity that exists between a person and a group of persons, between a person and their family members, right? Between a person and all the relationships that he holds with others. All this changes drastically when you alter the perception from a point of bringing out the bad person in others. You start appreciating it. See, the beauty is when you start appreciating, you will receive nothing but appreciation. When you send love, you get nothing but love back. Like that, when you alter the perception that you hold towards another, right, the whole world changes within the person, right? So that is the whole objective. One. Secondly, there are many businessmen. They would have been an achiever. They would have achieved a lot of things. From being an achiever, they would have become a loser. From prospering to being a pauper, right? They would have fallen from grace. So the person tends to lose out a lot of money in the business. What becomes a success is now a failure. Any effort he takes, it would end up in a failure. So like this, a person when he goes through, he must do Shatru Samhara Mula Mantra Tirshati for Lord Subramanya. That is the second thing. Today, those were times, during my parents' time, right, or our parents' time, right. It is rightly, it has to be acknowledged that way. They used to save and then they used to spend. But today, people buy, then they pay it in installments. In the process, they invent a lot of liabilities. And then they take tensions on tensions on tensions on tensions and not knowing how to come out of it. Right? They get into a debt trap. By worshipping Lord Subramanya, they are out of this debt trap. That is the beauty of Shatru Samhara Mula Mantra Tirshati. Then there are plenty of conflicts that exist between a husband and a wife. Okay. In fact, there are a lot of memes that goes either the husband pulling the wife pulling the husband, like this. There are plenty of things that keeps happening in any family. But what happens is when people do take it a little too serious, right? Where the couple do not get that love that they want or that they must have. Instead, it is more about, look, you did it, I did it, you did it, I did it. It goes in a conflicting way, right? So the conflicts within a relationship gets resolved by chanting this chanting or listening or praying to Lord Murugan, chanting Shatru Samhara Mula Mantra Tirshati. This is again another benefit that you have by paying for this puja or homa, whatever you are comfortable with. There are many who have Kuja dosha in their horoscope. Okay, so Kuja dosha is also nullified when you chant Shatru Samhara Mula Mantra Tirshati. So Kuja dosha is very, very important for a person's marriage life. If there is Kuja dosha in a person's horoscope, people usually avoid that horoscope. They look at it as horoscope. So by chanting Shatru Samhara Mula Mantra Tirshati, the person gets relief from that Kuja dosha. Okay. Then, as I said, there are multiple things. When I talk about the Moola mantra, Om Nam Som Shrim Saravana Bhava Satyo Jadaradem Brahma Srishtikarana Om Subramanya Shivanatha Yanamaha. This is how the whole thing starts. Then the next thing comes with Vamadeva. Finally, when it comes, the last 50 ashtotrams or the last 50 mantras is all about the weapons. It has plenty of weapons in that last 50 ashtotrams. So it is very, very powerful. No wonder Pashupatastram is also a part of it, which is extremely powerful. So any amount of enmity that exists in a person, by chanting Subramanya Moola Mantra Tirshati, the person is out of all that enmity. This is as per our shastras. Okay, then there are plenty of drishtis like Ita Drishti, Ahita Drishti, Sarpa Drishti, Netra Drishti, Hasta Drishti, Abhichara Drishti. So all the Drishti doshas, Sarva Drishti dosha Nirandara Nivartyartam, which means the person will get complete relief from all the Drishti doshas. Lord Subramanya is also known for worship. People are known for worshipping Lord Subramanya to get rid of Nagadosha, Sarpadosha or Sarpadosha, Kala Sarpadosha. All these doshas are nullified by chanting the Shatru Samhara Tirshati. So, see, there are 6 different fruits that is offered to Lord Subramanya. Okay? Then 6 different forms of Naivedyam is given to Lord Subramanya. As I said, all the hastras are used in this particular Parayana or Puja or Homa, depending on your. So in case you have any of these doshas or any of these problems, then or if your relationship is in danger, where you wanted to get rid of the shatrus, vidhana and so on, you can, there is a link in the description. Use that link, make the payment, share your details. We will do the Parayana or Puja or Homa and share the prasadams at your doorstep. So, there are many other things that happens in a person. Now, where is this very significant? Where is the Shatru Samharam very significant? Means Tiruchendur Murugan temple. I'll tell you why it is very important when I talk about Tiruchendur Murugan temple. There, Lord Subramanya gets the veil from his mother, and then comes to Tiruchendur to destroy the Shura Padma. Okay, but he doesn't kill him. He makes him into half. One becomes a peacock, another one becomes a cock. And there is everything in this Murugan is very, very conflicting. If you see snake, peacock and cock, right, all are under his feet. So any conflicts that exist in a person, because at times we might think, okay, what we are doing is right. No, what we are doing is not right. Maybe it is right. Another part of your body say, maybe it is right, may not be it is right. All those conflicts you will be able to win over. Okay. See why there is a conflict that exists. First of all, if you see, there is lack of coherence between your heart and the mind. So when there is lack of coherence between the heart and the mind, right, you will not be able to take actions. If you see, the heart, the mind and the actions must be on the same page. Only then there is balance in a person's life. When there is lack of balance, which I call it as imbalance, okay, then that is where the person is having plenty of conflicts. And when a person has a conflict, he or she must pay a visit to Tiruchendur Murugan temple to get rid of those conflicts. As I said, there are conflicts within a person. So by worshipping this, and in particular, when we are doing Shatru Samhara, when we are chanting Shatru Samhara Tirshati, the conflicts in us gets rid completely. So you move from lack of clarity to complete clarity, from conflicts to clarity. And when you have clarity, whatever you have manifested becomes a reality. And that is the beauty of Shatru Samhara Tirshati. So, in case, again I'm saying, you or your friends or any of your family members is going through a particular situation, it is time that they do the Shatru Samhara Tirshati, Parayana or Puja or Homa, depending on your budget. Now, what all days you can do it? For me, any day is divine because each and every day is created by the divine. But there are people who have certain preferences. To answer them, Tuesdays and Saturdays are very good. Shashti, Kritikai, all in our calendar here, there are Shashti, Kritikai, which is very good for Lord Subramanya. Plus, this Moola Tirshati can also be chanted during Amavasa, Ashtami, Paurnami, Trayodasi, apart from Panchami and Kritikai. Okay? So, this is all about Shatru Samhara Moola Tirshati. In case you have any questions, you have any doubts, do write to us. On the comments, you can share your views. We will be happy to respond. In case you want to give subscriptions for this puja, click on the link in the description. Share your details like Gotra, Nakshatra, etc. We will do it, share the prasadams with you. Guru Kataksham, Ambal Anugram Pariburnam. Jai Jai Shankara Hara Shankara.